What's up guys, welcome back to another Roblox Fisch tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest and fastest way to unlock the Desolate Deep Bestiary in Roblox Fisch. The Desolate Deep Bestiary is needed to get the Trident Rod in the game, and there are many difficult items like the sea mine which takes a lot of tries to get, but I have many different strategies that cause me to get the full bestiary for the Desolate Deep very quickly. And right over here you guys can see I have 100% completed the Desolate Deep Bestiary. The first thing you have to do is at least know how to get to Desolate Deep, and Desolate Deep is located behind Sunstone Island. If you go out from Sunstone Island, right just backwards over here, eventually you're going to see this thing over here, which is a buoy, and on the buoy you're going to be able to buy the advanced diving gear, and you are definitely going to need this to go all the way down to the Desolate Deep. Once you're down there, it's fine because you can just set your spawn there, but it's a long way down, so you need to have advanced diving gear at least. And it would also be recommended to get the tide breaker if you can. That makes it much easier to go down, but that's just optional. And then before you go down as well, definitely make sure you have higher brightness enabled in settings, because if you don't have higher brightness, it's going to be basically too dark to even see anything. So now that you have the advanced diving gear, you can equip it and you'll see that it becomes brighter underwater. And yeah, so if you just follow where I go, then you will make your way all the way to the Desolate Deep. And all you really have to do is watch out for the sea mines, because there are sea mines down here that if you bump into them, then you will basically just explode. And I'll probably turn the brightness up in editing just to make it brighter because it's really dark right now. But you're going to see this sign that says stop, and you're going to go into that direction. And you want to maybe stick to the floor because the floor is a little bit brighter. And then once you're in this direction, you want to just continue going straight until you see a part where it splits into two different sections. So now we're kind of in like the middle pathway, and you're going to make the left turn. And then now, once you make the left turn, you'll be able to see much better because there is like purple light on the side of the wall. Now, just make your way up there and you'll see the water is going to be up here with the surface and everything. And just make your way and you are now in the Desolate Deep. And if you guys are struggling to figure it out, then you can definitely slow down that part to make sure you understand. And again, I'll definitely make sure to put the brightness up on the video and also make sure you have brightness turned on in settings. Now that you're here, you want to make your way to the center. And in the center area, you can set your spawn over here. With this guy for 35 coins, and you can also buy crab cages, which you will definitely need because the sea mine does require crab cages, and then you can buy whatever else you want over here. But there are many fish or items in the Desolate Deep area which are very difficult to fish. The most difficult one probably is going to be the sea mine, and this is a mythical item that you can only catch from crab cages, and it's about maybe a 1 in 250 chance or so. For me, it actually took, I think, 300 crab cages to end up getting the sea mine, which is a lot of money as well. Crab cages do cost a decent amount. But for that, all you really have to do is just place crab cages, and you can spam crab cages in the same area. And when you click claim over here, then you have a really low chance of getting the sea mine, but you're going to need to do that. It's also preferred with luck to have clear weather compared to rainy weather or anything like that. Getting a sea mine in clear weather has a much higher chance, and it doesn't actually say that in game anywhere. That's information that you can find from the official Fisch wiki page, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. It is fishipedia.org, and it is very useful. It shows the best conditions to get any item in the game. So what you can do is you can just search up any of these items on the wiki page, and there will be a detailed guide on the best conditions, because some of them, for example, the Midnight Axolotl, you can only get during nighttime. I'm not going to actually go through every single item specifically because it would take too much time, and it's not like I want to stretch this video out for ad revenue or anything. I just want to show you guys the fastest way to get each fish. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out the Fishipedia for all the specific fish. But what I'm going over is how to increase your chances of getting the most rare items here, like the Emperor Jellyfish. The first thing you can do, which may seem super simple and obvious, is just getting luck in the game. So at Sunstone Island, there is a merchant where you can buy enchant relics and also luck from, and having luck boost actually helps a lot with the sea mine. Like, again, it may sound obvious, but having the Merlin's luck, which is what it's called from the guy who sells the enchant relics, it is apparently extremely helpful, even more so than other things with the Merlin's luck. Just because the sea mine is so rare, whatever luck you can get, it will automatically favor it towards whatever the rare thing is. And I don't really know if that makes sense. So I got the sea mine earlier today, and it took a lot of crab cages. Crab cages, you can buy up to 50 at a time, and I'm pretty sure they're 45 coins each. So you're gonna have to end up spending a lot of money. But I'm sure the reason most of you are watching this video is to get the Trident Rod. So you're gonna end up making the money in return because Trident Rod is just one of the best rods in the entire game. Also, one other thing is that I do have a whole separate guide on how how to get Trident Rod specifically. And if you guys don't know how to get the Trident Rod, then I will leave a card to that video in the corner. Anyway, the next thing you should do is be aware that this will take up to maybe 1 to 2 or even 3 hours to finish this entire bestiary. Originally, when I got the Trident Rod, it would take you maybe 20 minutes to complete the Desolate Deep Bestiary, but now with all the different balance changes in the past few months, it has ended up taking people up to 3 hours to complete the Desolate Deep Bestiary. And the main reason for this is because it's just kind of a waiting game. Fish like the Midnight Axolotl, which require it to be nighttime, basically all you can really do is just wait for it to be nighttime and then hope that you catch like a 1 in 100 chance fish. So what I did to speed up the process, which would cost more money, is to actually buy sundial totems. Right over here in my hotbar, I have sundial totems. Right now it's daytime, and you can buy these at Sunstone Island. I really recommend these for just playing the game in general, because many different fish and items require specific times of day. I wish you could like actually give away sundial totems because I have so many. And also, I'm gonna be 100% honest, it doesn't really even matter what rod you're using to fish in the Desolate Deep. I'm using a rod right now in the developer server, which has all 1% stats. And this is what I used to get all the items. And it took the same amount of time it might take using even the best rod in the game, like the Seraphic Rod. I'm not even joking when I say that I tried using the Seraphic Rod, which is the level 1000 rod. And I think I was trying to get the Emperor Jellyfish. And within like 10 tries of switching to a much worse rod, I literally got it after so many tries of using a much better rod. And you guys are probably gonna call me out in the comments, well, obviously this is a developer rod, like that must have so much more luck, but it actually doesn't. If you check the stats right here, the developer rod has all default stats, basically 1%, 150%, 1%, 99%, 99999. And if you even check the wiki, the Fishipedia, it says for many of these fish that using the flimsy rod or the carbon rod is actually going to be your best bet to have the best luck, just because some rods prefer different types of luck for certain fish or certain items. The mutation you have doesn't really matter that much. And then with crab cages, my only advice really is to kind of just use an auto clicker. Like if you just spam click the crab cage and put it down and then hold E every single time that they pop up with an item, instead of just manually clicking like I am right now, you can literally just use an auto clicker to spam click and then get it much faster than normal. So overall, it shouldn't take you more than 1 hour or so to get all these items, which may seem like a lot, but in the end it's worth it to get the Trident Rod, which again I have a tutorial on. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. But yeah, again, hopefully this guide helped you. You probably are going to end up needing the specific situations that you need to get all the different fish and items in the bestiary, but if I went over every single thing, the video would last like forever. So please check the Fishipedia wiki. I'm not even being paid to say this. Like, I literally learned most of the information in like all my videos from the Fishipedia wiki. I wish they would pay me to promote it and maybe like run some ads on the website, but unfortunately they don't, and I'm giving them free promotion just because of how good it is. So hopefully they're happy, and hopefully you are as well with the video. And if you are, then I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe, because we're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Let's also try and reach maybe 100 likes in the video. If we can reach 100 likes, then I will give away a Megalodon, and I will also pick one random request in the comments down below, so you can request anything in the comments. If you need me to give you the sea mine for the bestiary because it's taking too long, then let me know in the comments, and I will choose somebody to get their request within the next few days. So yeah, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.